All right, guys, so now you know a lot more about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I challenge you guys to find a movie called Amadeus. It won tons of Academy Awards years and years ago. It came out when I was a little girl, and it explains all about Mozart's life. It's a little adult, so some of you might not be that into it, but if you are like 15 and above, my students, it's totally worth watching. Okay, so we are going to end up here. So we read all about Mozart and his life. We defined 14 vocabulary words, and I am going to be sending my students home some comprehension questions. So, do you guys want to help me summarize these questions?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so first off, what is a composer, opera, and an aria? What's a composer?
A composer is a person who writes.
Okay, what's the opera?
The opera is classical music,
Where all the instruments
where all the instruments work together.
work together in order to make the music. And what is an aria?
Yeah, I forgot that one.
Oh, they forgot. Maybe you can find out. All right, who was Mozart and why was he so famous?
Mozart was a famous opera singer.
He was not an opera singer.
Mozart was a famous composer who was a child prodigy.
Oh, and that is the ding, ding, ding right there because he was a child prodigy. So in your answer, you should probably tell me what that means and why that was important to him. Number 3, describe Mozart's death.
Why? Why would you write that?
Because
who would want to write that?
it's gross. So
Exactly.
your answer to that should probably have a few sentences to make sure that you describe it fully in detail to get all the gross facts
Your
in
goal
there.
is to try to make my mom puke.
There you go. All right. What is leeching?
Leeching is a very old school way to take away bad blood, which is very disgusting, as they take leeches and attach them to your pustules and wait till...
All right, we're going to wrap that one up. But yeah, that's pretty much leeching. For the record, guys, if you ever get a leech attached to your body, it's probably because you were swimming in some dirty water, like old school nasty, nasty ponds. And if you do come out of that water with a leech on you, put some salt on it right away. It'll dry that sucker right up and it'll fall right off of you. If you do get a leech on you, though, you really don't want to pull it off because if its legs and its teeth, or however, I don't even know what a leech sucks you with, but
it has 6 rows of razor sharp teeth, and that's how they suck.
Ew. So if you pull it off, that might stick in there, and that's how some people get like ringworm or other issues because you can't just pull a leech. Isn't this so interesting? We learned so much from learning about Mozart.
And right here on this very couch.
Okay, and here's the big one that you guys are going to have to do, and this is why I'm assigning this to you on a Friday, so you have all weekend to do it. Look up 5 things that Mozart wrote using YouTube. So if you put in Mozart, a whole bunch of stuff is going to pop up. I challenge you to come up with 5 different things, maybe 5 different operas, some main arias will pop up, and tell me your opinion. Do you like opera? Are you interested in learning more about opera? Do you want to listen to some other composers? What's another good question, Aiden?
Maybe, why do you think Mozart was so scared of writing the Requiem?
Ooh, that's a good one too. All right, but that's your opinion too. That's kind of a assumption. Why can you assume that Mozart was scared while writing the Requiem? And a bonus question, ding, 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 to see how well you were listening. What was Mozart's nickname? Shh, don't tell. All right.
Can you give him a hint?
No.
1 hit.
No. All right, and we're going to finish off with the Queen of the Night.
I got it. What?
This is where she's gonna start to get mad.
Right there.
Right here, she's telling her daughter how much she loves her. And I need you to do this for me, daughter.
Back it up.
She's asking her daughter to kill her dad because
Zarastro is the name of her dad, and she's saying, you need to kill Zarastro. She ends with the final words saying, hear this mother's vow. All right, have fun learning more about Mozart.
Wait. What about one more question?
Bye, guys.